technical ability, endurance, toughness, and ring presence all means Bret Hart is simply the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And down he goes.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
Yeah, and it's going to be hurting for a while. Oh, out of nowhere. Reversal. Rikishi showing his skills.
Not today. Too fast.
A quick reversal by Rikishi.
Bret Hart reversing it. Incredible.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
This more than 400-pounder can take care of business in the ring. But you know, when Rikishi puts on those sunglasses, it's like he's been transported to a different world. He's showing his smooth dance moves and raising the roof. Oh!
So many great names entered into this tournament, but in the end, there will only be one left standing as the winner.
I think I saw two fly out. Well, we're on the move here. Oh, a serious knockout blow.
King, the way you talked about Rikishi reminded me of all the partying he did in the ring while he was racking up victories. There's nothing like some too cool-inspired electricity running through a packed WWE arena.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm going to agree with you again, Michael. When Rikishi's in that ring, it's like WWE turns into a nightclub. I think he gets all that energy of knowing he can lay a stink face on an opponent at any moment. Talk about growth.
Rikishi having a good time now.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you.
We may very well be witnessing one of the greatest episodes of Raw in recent memory.
Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you. I think I can safely speak for my broadcast colleagues when I say it's a real treat anytime you get to witness somebody with the credentials of Bret Hart compete in the ring.
Yeah, it's not safe to speak for me, but there's something I agree with, Michael. Bret Hart has one of the greatest resumes in sports entertainment history, including runs as both WWE and WCW champion.
Reversal. Rikishi showing his skills.
Raw has been the site of some of the biggest matches on sports entertainment history, and this match is sure not to disappoint. As John mentioned earlier, Bret Hart is known for his WWE and WCW championship runs. And of course, you also have to include his reign as Intercontinental, United States, World, and WCW Tag Team Champion.
What a reversal. Oh, what domination here by Rikishi.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
Rikishi with the pin attempt.
You know, Michael, listening to you run down Bret Hart's list of accomplishments earlier is literally awe-inspiring. It's no wonder the Hitman is in the WWE Hall of Fame. This guy's kicks are so impactful. Rikishi
driver.
Oh, man, that had to hurt. Oh, looking for all the glory here.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. Going all the way up.
Oh, that's a long way up.
Oh, and he eats the canvas.
Looking to fly.
Look at this hang time.
Incredible. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The shoulders are down. He catches him with the axe handle.
Oh, and here comes the excellence of execution. The Hitman looks like he's ready to pick off an entire army one by one with his sharpshooter. What a fight. And we're right here at ringside. This is awesome.
Tournaments like this truly are a marathon. You have to be careful not to exhaust yourself in the early rounds. Otherwise, you'll be watching the finals on a monitor in the back.
The Hitman has just been one step ahead thus far.
That's it. He's done. He has just worn him out. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Will this be enough?
Hang on. Rikishi showing his skills.
Rikishi's feeling it in there, and the fans are simply beside themselves.
Going for broke. Oh, thanks for coming.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
Going for the cover. You're watching Raw, the longest-running weekly episodic television program in history. This has been a war.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been one of the most physical battles I've witnessed in a long, long time.
Uh-oh, that looked ugly. I mean, and it sounded even worse.
Yeah, that really had to hurt. Hey, this may very well be it.
You're watching Raw. For more than 20 years, the premier program in all of sports entertainment. Since January of 1993, Raw has been providing viewers with the absolute best sports entertainment action available.
Ooh, that looked devastating. Watch out!
Bret Hart's holding his ground right now. I know the Hitman is famous for his superb cardiovascular conditioning, but you can't prepare for this kind of brutality. If you're pulling for Bret Hart here, you just have to hope the Hitman's stamina can last.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
Not today. Too fast.
Hey, he's going for it again.
What a maneuver by Bret Hart.
Oh, look out. Human bones can be crushed after...
The shoulders are down.
Every now and then, you'll see a competitor pick up a lucky win, but that's nearly impossible in a tournament format. Only the absolute cream of the crop go on to the finals.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
When he gets going like this, there are...
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Extra slow.
Uh-oh.
Great offense by Rikishi.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
My, you're right. Such a brutal physical battle this has been. And it's not over yet. 6. Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath.
Rikishi is going through this opponent like a tsunami here.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Oh, this may very well end it. He's got it locked in. Will this be it? Oh, man, look at his face. The pain has to be crippling.
He did it. What a huge win.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights. Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance.
Here's your winner, representing the Hart Foundation, Bret Hitman Hart.
He earned every bit of that victory here tonight.
Impressive doesn't even begin to describe his performance here tonight, Michael. That was a thing of beauty.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. He's got him hooked. Billy's in trouble.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, wow.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. All right, Cole, I'm going to hit you right now. No, not like that. Calm down. But like this, I'm going to hit you with a little Dolph Ziggler history. April 8th, 2013. The show-off cashes in his Money in the Bank contract against Alberto Del Rio and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion.
The single-leg Boston Crab.
Oh, man, a hole named after the Beantown.
And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hole now before his opponent could counter it. You know, Michael, being at the right place at the right time is important in all parts of life, especially here in the WWE. Dolph knew that night on Raw it was his time to cash in the contract he earned to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
Nothing gentle about that landing.
Ziggler just brutally pounding on his opponent here. Gosh, when he's in that ring, he's one of the best.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Look at Dolph Ziggler. It's coming.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
I got to tell you, Cole, I get a headache just watching Billy Gunn compete. It seems like so many of his moves target above the shoulders.
Not today, too fast.
Looking good now.
Billy is having his way in there.
Dolph Ziggler turns it around.
Oh my gosh! Hey, he's going for it again.
Hard stopper. Dolph Ziggler's putting everyone in cardiac arrest, and this thing's his.
You're right about that, Dolph Ziggler. Woo, it's almost over.
It looks like Ziggler has the momentum now. To King's point earlier, a lot of Billy Gunn's offense.
He's got it.
And the shoulder's up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank. Oh, out of nowhere.
He's setting up. Ziggler, sleeper hold. Dolph's patented sleeper hold.
Yeah, and he's got...
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Count, ref, count.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Oh, not yet, says Billy Gunn. Oh, there's another hit.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Once the back goes, it's nearly impossible to stand, let alone deliver any offense. Hey, the shoulders are down.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. I guess Dolph Ziggler still has some more showing off to do.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Well, Cole, it's so important not to lose your cool in a match like this, not to lose your focus. The shoulders are down.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. There are few superstars more resilient than Dolph Ziggler.
That neck breaker certainly changes the complexion of this one. This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
Oh, and I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
What a match!
Ziggler in control once more.
Taking on some moderate offense here. Going to need to start playing a little better defense.
One, two.
And he escapes with a kick out.
I guess Dolph Ziggler still has some more showing off to do.
We're looking at complete domination here.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. He's in big trouble.
What a display of unmitigated strength. The ring mat's in pain after that one.
Yeah, you're right. I think that hurt the ring. And Dolph Ziggler hits the jackpot with a huge move. Looking for all the glory here.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. I can't believe it. Billy Gunn refuses to stay down.
Look out, look out. What an insane move by Dolph Ziggler. Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
1, 2. And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
He's going to take a chance here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be worth it or not. Whoa!
He's putting it all on the line here.
This guy's capable of anything.
He may get the 3 count right there.
Gonna be close. 2. Oh, man, Michael. What a tremendous victory. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. We may be looking at the match of the year.
Here's your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
When you bring such a high level of intensity into the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week right here on Monday Night Raw. At the risk of being presumptuous, I would not at all be surprised if we saw Honky Tonk Man break every rule in the book here tonight.
And if I'm in the ring with him, I have one eye on the guitar at all times. You can bet the Honky Tonk Man will do everything in his power to bring that thing into this match.
Randy Savage with a nice reversal.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
The Honky Tonk Man switches it up.
Well, he saw that one coming from a mile away.
Checking out Honky Tonk Man. What can you tell us right now?
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Just making his presence felt there.
Randy Savage is building some well-deserved momentum right now. Right on the small of the back. It's no secret that I'm not the world's biggest Honky Tonk Man fan. Yeah, I think that honor actually goes to Honky Tonk Man himself. But I do appreciate his economical style in that ring. He's not flashy. He just comes at you with a series of well-executed traditional wrestling moves. That's it.
And there's the reversal from Randy Savage.
Oh, man, I wouldn't be surprised to see that eye swell up after that.
4, 5. This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
When it comes to Honky Tonk Man's offense, I have to agree with you, King. Less is more. Clotheslines, scoop slams, fist drops. It's that easy.
Yeah, where do you think he learned that fist drop from? And if none of that works, he turns to some old reliable tactics. Anything he can find across his opponent's back. I can tell you now. How many times? I can't tell you. Yeah, where do you think he learned that fist drop from? And you know what, Cole? If none of that works, he turns to some old reliable tactics. Like anything he can find across his opponent's back. I can tell you how many times I've seen him resort to that.
4, 5. Folks, if you want to learn about Raw's most tumultuous period, be sure to check out the Monday Night War on WWE Network.
When the Honky Tonk Man first arrived in WWE back in 1986, it didn't take long to figure out how self-centered
Makes the cover. You see it all in WWE, biting, scratching, and punching like right there.
Those are all the moves you used on me in our WrestleMania match, Cole.
Since January of 1993, Raw has been providing viewers with the absolute best sports entertainment action available. Incredible move by Randy Savage.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
Self-centered or not,
He really is family king. Honky Tonk Man went on to have an amazing WWE career, highlighted, of course, by his epic 454-day reign as Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, and it's because of that incredible 454 days that Honky Tonk Man calls himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. But if you look at the way in which he retained the title over the course of his reign, his claim of being the greatest is certainly debatable. I mean, there was a lot of disqualifications and intentional countouts along the way.
And Honky Tonk Man reverses it. Now back to the ring, going for the cover. Randy Savage with a nice reversal.
And Savage is pulling out all the stops tonight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Randy Savage. The Honky Tonk Man switches it up.
Well, he saw that one coming from a mile away.
Executed perfectly.
Wow, the shoulders are down. The quick reversal there by Randy Savage. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Not today, too fast.
You have to wonder how much use of that arm he'll have as this match continues.
He's still not through. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Oh, out of nowhere.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
Honky Tonk Man doing some damage.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
He's showing no signs of letting up. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Incredible move by Randy Savage.
This has been a very methodical attack. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King.
He takes to the air.
Wow. There's the diving elbow drop.
Right, Cole, this could end it.
Can he score the pin?
There's some moves that
What a huge win.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Let's go to the highlights here. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Here's your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
You know, I don't recall ever actually being pinned, but you would have to think it's pretty humiliating.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
Both of these superstars hail from the Great White North and have a long history with one another. They've been the best of friends, like when they were World Tag Team Champions, and they've been the worst of enemies, like when they squared off at WrestleMania 20.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Bring down the opposition here.
And now the veteran Jericho building momentum.
Here's the cover and a kick out. The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. What a competitor. Chris Jericho refuses to give up. What a move by Chris Jericho. Or a great way to avoid one. Chris Jericho.
And into the cover.
1, 2. No, not again. Oh, wait. Nice reversal. Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. Out of nowhere. Uh-oh.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while. Well, Michael, we all know how adamant Chris is about his proclamation that he is the best in the world at what he does. When you have 2 finishing moves, it definitely means you take punishing your opponents seriously. Christian taking advantage.
This guy's a machine.
The shoulders are...
And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. What is Chris Jericho running on? Oh!
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens, the complexion of the match can change in a heartbeat.
You're right about that. The entire match can end in a heartbeat if somebody hits their big move.
If there's one thing an opponent of Chris Jericho's must do is set a strategy of ignoring Jericho's verbal attacks. You have to be able to avoid the trap of getting beaten down by Jericho's mind game. Otherwise, you won't have a chance.
Yeah, Michael, Jericho is a master at mind games, but an opponent has to remain focused. Otherwise,
And there's that patented reverse DDT of Christian's, devastating the back of the head.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. We're looking at complete domination here. Look out.
man, Chris Jericho. Here's the cover. 1, 2.
With someone as accomplished as Chris Jericho, there are countless things to combat against. The crucial first step is not allowing Jericho in your head. He'll shamelessly accost you with tirades, insults, and fabrications. But if an opponent wants to have a chance, they'll have to ignore all of it and focus on the match. Down goes Jericho.
Well, down, but not out, Cole. Mark my words, Jericho's not out. Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent.
Come on, baby! Oh, this is dangerous right here.
No, I can't look. 2. Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
For any opponent of Chris Jericho's, they need to be ready for a constant campaign of head games. I mean, Jericho will do anything he can to get under your skin. The strategy has to be to avoid all of that and concentrate on what's going on in the ring.
Thrown right into that turnbuckle. I could hear it from here.
And we both could see it, and he felt it. Good grief! How is he still conscious?
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win. Man, Chris Jericho, what offense.
Jericho's skill set is as vast as anyone I've ever seen. Y2J can match speed and aerial attacks with luchadors, grapple with wrestling and submission specialists, and throw down with brawlers. And he can outthink strategists.
Jericho also Christian delivering crippling punishment. Makes the cover.
1, 2, 3. What a tremendous victory. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. And here's some highlights from the matchup. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup.
Here's your winner, Christian.
It's a win here tonight for Christian.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Hart Foundation, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
This one has all the makings of a dream match, Michael.
And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler!
Hide your wives and girlfriends, because here comes Dolph Ziggler.
And he looks to be in great shape for this battle tonight.
So much thought goes into a superstar's entrance, as we're witnessing here tonight.
And there's the bell. I have a feeling that action is going to be plenty intense in this one.
He's going for it all.
This could be it. Look out below.
Look out!
Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
So what do you think about Dolph Ziggler?
Ziggler is a hell of an athlete, but I don't know if he can live up to his own self-promotion. Heck, I don't know if anyone can.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Looking to build momentum. And there's the reversal for Bret Hart. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Oh, man, what a shot.
The Hitman's like Cool Hand Luke in the Old West right before a showdown.
He's pressing all the right buttons now. If this continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery.
I know you don't like to talk about your facial reconstructive surgery.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
He may be trying to systematically chop his opponent down, starting at the bottom.
What a predicament. You don't need to be a physician to know that the human body is not supposed to be in positions like that.
Wow, look at this. The Hitman's definitely running on all cylinders here, Cole. Are you kidding me? Look.
Ziggler turns it around.
Hey, the show.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that's saved him. This match goes on. Better be careful. Looks like Bret Hart isn't done yet.
Bret Hart is a force within the ring.
Wow, that's fluid motion. You're looking at agility, strength, and precision all in one.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
The arm is taking some real damage.
What action. The ultra-talented Dolph Ziggler's putting on a clinic here tonight. We know Ziggler's condition is second to none. But right now, it's like Dolph's running on energy from some other source. The show-off's got his second win. Throwing his third and fourth win, too.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist. Whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
Very impressive.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Hang on.
What a maneuver by Bret Hart.
Like I said, those moves don't win the match in one go, but they add up. And boy, have they added up in this one.
Dolph Ziggler is just seething.
Ooh, nice counter.
Tournaments like this truly are a marathon. You have to be careful not to exhaust yourself in the early rounds. Otherwise, you'll be watching the finals on a monitor in the back. The WWE Hall of Famer needs to get back on track here, or this is going to be over quickly. There's the pin. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again.
He simply refuses to stay down.
And Dolph Ziggler has gained the upper hand.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal. What an attack. You must be able to expand your chest in order to breathe.
I bet he feels like he's inside an anaconda.
Every now and then, you'll see a competitor pick up a lucky win, but that's nearly impossible in a tournament format. Only the absolute cream of the crop go on to the finals. Dolph Ziggler's...
Wow, look at this hold. There's no way that feels good. Wait a minute.
Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. Look out. There's a target on that back.
He's got to be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, man. Incredible counter. Whoa!
And this has got to be it.
I think.
And he escapes with a kick out. You can't teach Hart, and believe me when I tell you this guy is filled with it. Ziggler works his way out of trouble.
And Ziggler's quickness never ceases to amaze me. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
Oh, look at this. No matter how you look at it, that maneuver is exciting to watch.
This may settle the score right here.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Yep, that's the reversal by Bret Hart.
We know what's coming here.
Sharpshooter's locked in. And man, is he leaning back on it. Great hold being applied.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. And he goes for the cover.
This is it.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Roloff's in trouble. Ow! Ooh.
Bret Hart's holding his ground right now. I know the Hitman is famous for his superb cardiovascular conditioning, but you can't prepare for this kind of brutality. If you're pulling for Bret Hart here, you just have to hope the Hitman's stamina can last.
And Bret Hart makes him pay for all that.
The shoulders are down. 2, 3.
Wow, what a win.
Oh, that was a match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while. Oh, boy, that was a spectacular performance. I can't believe what we saw in that match. Oh, what a spectacular match.
Here's your winner, representing the Hart Foundation, Bret Hitman Hart.
That'll do it. Bret Hart walks away with the W. If anyone can, Dolph Ziggler can take this loss and turn it into a positive. Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 237 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
And here he comes.
Oh, yeah. When you hear that music, it can only mean one person. You got it. The Macho Man Randy Savage. Let me do it one more time. Oh, yeah.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King.
And approaching the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Christian.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. Expecting plenty of highlight reel material in this one.
And there's the bell.
Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch. Oh, out of nowhere. I think I just saw a tooth go flying.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Oh, wow. Right now, the momentum is with Randy Savage, and who knows when it'll stop.
What's your analysis of the Macho Man?
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
Quick pin and a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Savage still had the presence of mind to kick out.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
Here's the cover.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
And frustration continues to build as Christian refuses to stay down.
Macho Man Randy Savage is one of the most polarizing figures in WWE history. Savage's macho madness captivated the world as he reached unimaginable heights as an Intercontinental Champion and WWE Champion. He goes to the quick pin attempt.
Count.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. And just what does it take to pin the Macho Man?
Now, that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Randy Savage competed in 8 of the first 10 WrestleManias, winning the WWE Championship in 2 of them. The Macho Man later became one of the biggest names in WCW as their world champion and a member, and into the cover. And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
What do you have to do to keep this guy down? We're looking at complete domination here.
Great counter.
Not today. Too fast.
He's really done a number on him thanks to moves like that.
Covers. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
You know, when we talk about Randy Savage, remember, I go all the way back to the early 80s and Memphis with him. Randy's one of the greatest champions WWE's ever had. He was even a Macho King, although I like my crown better.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
He's looking at it. And a big reversal by the Macho Man.
Moments like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it. He is just getting busted up.
Going to the top. High risk.
Watch it. Where else but in the WWE? That's it. He's out.
It hurts just watching it again.
Ouch. Macho Man Randy Savage.
And into the cover.
1, 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. That match was incredible.
here's your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
A very impressive victory for Randy Savage.
I can't say that I'm all that surprised by the outcome, Cole. When it's your night, it's your night.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else, but right here on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Hart Foundation, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
This WWE Universe has been driven into a frenzy. We finally fill the void here tonight. But which one of these competitors will we be calling champion?
And his opponent, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 237 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Wow, this arena has come completely unglued.
I can tell you that these guys will fight tooth and nail to be the one to walk out of here tonight with the Intercontinental Championship.
Follow us now on social media under hashtag vacant title match. Savage is the type of opponent where if you're defending your championship against him and lose it, but still leave the ring on your own, it was considered a successful night.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
One of these competitors will be the new champion and may very well be the new face of WWE. Talk to us about Bret Hart.
Definitely looking focused here tonight, but would you expect anything less with a vacant title up for grabs?
Ow! Well, we're on the move here. 5. He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
7.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
Oh, and there goes the ref. The official is out of it. A golden opportunity to have your name forever etched alongside such greats as Pat Patterson.
Oh, and he eats the canvas.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome.
The shoulders are down. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Not today, too fast. Quick thinking to him, and there are the ropes.
Bret Hart with nice contact there.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Oh, nice counter. A quick reversal there by Randy Savage.
So much on the line here tonight with the prestigious Intercontinental Championship up for grabs.
Randy Savage is building some well-deserved momentum right now. Bret Hart reversing it. Incredible.
Man, Bret Hart, what offense. Raw has been the site of some of the
submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
And getting it put on him is Randy Savage.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up. Oh, what's he got in mind? Oh, a huge slam. Oh, man, how do you stand after an attack like this?
Taking on some moderate offense here. Going to need to start playing a little better defense. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Since 1979, it's been widely considered one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
4.
And there's the reversal from Randy Savage.
6. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
1. Into the sleeper hole, cutting off the flow of blood to the brain. It essentially knocks you out, but you can call it sleeping.
4. Oh, man. You think he feels awful now? He's going to feel a whole lot worse in the morning.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to crawl out of the bed tomorrow.
6. 7.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
Oh, and here comes the excellence of execution. The Hitman looks like he's ready to pick off an entire army one by one with his sharpshooter. What a fight. And we're right here at ringside. This is awesome.
That packed a punch.
What a move! What a smart move! And a big reversal by the Macho Man.
Not today.
Going for the cover.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
And this has got to be it.
Yeah, maybe.
2. 3.
Macho Man Randy Savage did it. What a huge win.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
Champion, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
Nothing worse than going home with the loser's end of the purse, which
WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
nothing worse than going home with the loser's end of the purse, which Bret Hart is about to realize here tonight.
And that's it for this explosive night of Raw. So long, everybody.